Hey, how's it going? This is Brian from B's Music Shop, and I'm here at the 2025 NAMM show with Dave from G&L, one of my favorite companies, one of the best taco distributors. Every year for NAMM, we come, we tour your facility, you feed us, you booze us, you show us some of the coolest stuff. I've been watching you develop your custom shop the last few years. You've been doing a lot of refinements. You let me touch all of Leo Fender's stuff. I feel like that should be illegal. And it's so nice, and you're so welcoming to your facility. So thank you so much for taking the time to talk to me.
Oh, that's awesome, Brian. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you coming by and hanging with us the other day at the factory.
It's so fun.
We'll take
you have some new models, right?
Yeah,
some new colors for your anniversary.
Yeah.
Excuse me, guys. Can we move you out of the way a little bit?
Yeah, we can just get in and see a little bit.
Here, you take
Okay,
this,
I'll take the mic. How about that?
This.
All right. This is our 45th anniversary, 2025, and every 5 years we do an anniversary model, like a little collection in whatever the anniversary gemstone is. And so for the 45th anniversary, it's the Sapphire. So we have a little collection of instruments, of our Made in Fullerton instruments, and it's in this beautiful sapphire metallic, and we added a little bit of pearl dust to kind of make it pop. So it's kind of quiet, but if you get a stage light on it, it just looks beautiful. I love it.
Yeah, it gives it that real gemstone thing. These are so pretty. You did all of them. You did the whole family.
Yes, well, so we got ASAT Special, Comanche, ASAT Classic Blues Boy with the neck humbucker there.
It's such a good
L2500 bass,
I love
Fallout
these
bass, and SB2 bass.
It's so great. Such a cool
And then on the back side of it, it's got the little inlay on there. It says 45th anniversary, 1980 to 2025.
See that? It's so cool. That's so cool.
So that's the 45th anniversary collection, and then maybe we'll check out some. Let's check out some custom shops. You want to do that?
Yeah, let's do it right here. Oh man, this is a lot of tremolo for you. This is a lot more tremolo than I'm used to seeing. That is
but this is like a spin on the Paisley kind of vibe. And then, of course, it's got this Shoreline Gold burst, which ties in real well. I like the raw brass knobs on that.
Absolutely. That's so pretty. Oh, it's such a gorgeous piece of
roasted
wood.
pine on the back.
And look at that flame in the neck.
Yeah. Yeah.
Your custom shop is so cool. I love talking to the guys there.
I think only like half the orders are people actually speccing stuff out. More often, it seems like half the time, the builders are just making stuff that they think is cool. And then, we'll call you up and go, hey, check this out. What do you think, Brian?
Yeah, it's so cool. I love this. Is this like what do you call it? It's like a
we call that Andromeda, which is, it's black, and then you got to shoot hollow flakes on top.
That's so pretty. I love how rainbow it is.
Yeah,
it's so cool.
You know what? I really want to check that one out over there.
I want this guitar.
So this is it's kind of like if we took our ASAT Special and made like an Esquire out of it. It's just the coolest thing.
I actually texted Elsie last night to ask if this had a hole.
Oh, I imagine it does, but it's like, because the builders are often building stuff that they like, you get to see their own style. Like this is Dr. James did this, and Dr. James is way into stuff that's like Nitrode and Relic. He's really into that. But a couple of the other ones we'll look at, they're like more rock machines. That's Sir James. That's his bag.
I played this the other day, and I sat down for about 10 minutes, and he was telling me all the ways he did this and how he did it. And it is such. He even told me like how he did the radius, and he did this on a pin router.
Yeah.
So use the old templates. He told me to do this. Oh, so cool.
It is. I love that guitar.
I do too.
It's so cool. And I love the way he did like this little cutout. So it gives you like a little bit of wood, so it kind of frames the pickup.
It's incredible. It's one of my favorite guitars I've seen in your factory.
Oh, I love that thing.
That's why I was like, so where's that going?
I don't know.
I will continue to ask. What else do we have back in here?
Let's pop up a couple things on the other side.
Yeah. I'm like a dog. Yeah. Let's do. We'll just push people.
Yeah.
We'll do stuff. This thing. Oh, this is cool.
Yeah. This is definitely Sir James. Sir James loves doing the rock guitars. So we got the angled bucker on it. The splatter's obviously the cool feature on there. And this headstock was very briefly used in the 80s at G&L.
Oh, wow.
So he just used like a Rampage headstock, and then he just did the outline and shaped it into this very rare 80s era G&L headstock.
That's so cool, and I love the bird's eye maple.
The bird's eye maple is just on the fingerboard. The rest of it's, I think, quarter sawn flamed.
We lost our spot.
We can muscle in. That's no problem.
No, it's okay.
We're trying to show off some of your guitars, James.
Go for it.
There, yeah. We'll put this back there so we can keep it up. Oh, here's another one of those Paisley tanks.
Yes, it is.
2500.
Yes, it is.
That is so cool.
As long as we have this material, but well, James had this material sitting at his house, and they just brought it in, and Malcolm came up with the idea of the shoreline to blend it with.
It looks really good. It looks so cool. And here's the other. Oh, and this one's no Floyd. No Floyd, just right back to the dual fulcrum.
Yep, with this splatter and a satin finish on the top. And the same kind of treatment with the bird's eye maple on the fingerboard, brass nut. So channeling the
Different
80s vibes.
headstock.
Yeah, it's got the early style G&L what we call the CLF headstock for Clarence Leo Fender. That's
such a great.
These things are so much fun.
It feels good. It's just like the paint feels nice.
Yeah, and then why don't we grab that one down there?
That's a beefy boy.
This one's cool. This has like our Doheny V12 magnetic field design humbuckers on there, and it's got the switching for the series, single, parallel, one control for each pickup. So it's based on our Doheny V12 model, but James built this one walnut on the back, right?
One-piece walnut.
One-piece walnut.
That's so cool. You can come in here too if you want.
Sure.
This is you, man. This is great.
I think this is so cool because this, what they call a billet, it's the large chunk of the wood.
About this thick.
Yeah.
Here, you know what? I'll give you this because you have a second mic.
Yeah, why
and
don't
then
you
we
do
can
that?
hear him
Sorry.
say too.
Sure.
Oh, good. You can still hear you. I just want to hear him.
Yeah. So this is, I got a billet of flame maple that was about this thick, and I never had a saw to cut into it. I bought this wood about 10 years ago.
You got to have one of these really big bandsaws to be able to cut through it.
And we have an amazing resaw bandsaw at G&L. It's my favorite tool in the shop. And so I cut it open, and this is what I found on the inside of it. The fingerboard is actually from the same billet as the top.
Wow, it's so beautiful.
Yeah.
And you had this that billet like at your house for like 10 years. Or
Yeah,
something, right?
actually, so my parents had it. So I bought it, and they just have been storing it for me. They came out to visit the shop last year around my mom's birthday in May.
Get this out of my house.
I asked them to bring it. I was like, hey, I've got stuff that I can cut this open with. Bring that wood out with you.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
That is so cool.
3D. That's cool. I'm going to spin this way.
Okay.
I want to see this guy.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
so cool.
So it's a good example of where the builders are, like half of them, half of the instruments, or maybe just the builders coming up with something cool,
Right.
and just visualizing it. And I kind of think it's really cool when they can use their personal taste and passion to make something that they really like. And then when it's usually before it's even completed, someone sends pictures out to people like Brian, and he might go, "Hey, I'll take it."
That Doheny sold based on, I cut that top apart and just kind of laid it together, and I traced the shape of a Doheny on it, and we sold it based on that picture before it was even cut out.
And what's going on with this one?
All right, so this is Rampage 24.
Yep.
Special version of the Rampage 24 with a Kaler, single pickup, direct mount, single knob, just a straight ahead rock machine. This is mahogany body, mahogany neck, ebony fretboard, Cocobolo top. The block inlays
That's
are
so cool. I
actually,
love that.
they're cut out of the scraps from the top.
So
And it's a satin open pour. It's a very thin finish. You can feel the wood grain. So like,
Oh, I like the subtleness to the curve and
Yeah.
the comfort. It's like you can barely see it, but it's.
But you can feel it.
yep.
It feels incredible.
Just give you just a little bit of extra, just right where your hand goes up against the heel. So,
I was telling Dave I played that one pickup,
yeah.
and then yesterday I texted Elsie and I was like, "Is that?" Yeah, I know it is. But
Yeah.
it's gotta be. But oh my god, I've been thinking about a guitar for all the guitars here. That's the one I've been thinking about for 2 days.
Yeah.
It's so cool. It's
Oh, and this is cool too. That is a buffalo horn knob.
what?
Buffalo horn.
Yeah. So that's why buffalo horn has this like black and gray and like cream marbling in it. And so we got kind of this really cool spot where it's like it's like a line.
Just give me an indicator. Dial.
Yeah, but that's just in the knob. So I found these online and I picked it up, and I just thought it matched well with the
It
Opal
does.
5.
It looks awesome.
Yeah.
It does. It almost looks like ebony or something.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even realize it's like a
Yeah,
horn.
it's buffalo horn.
That is crazy.
I've used them before on other builds, like personal stuff years ago. So
That's awesome.
That's fantastic. I see the logos lasered in.
yep. Because I with the open pore aesthetic, I just thought it would be cooler. I wanted to keep the finish as thin as possible. I didn't really want to cake it on too much. So the custom shop logo, the serial number, and the front logo are all just laser engraved.
That is so cool. Hey man, I think is there anything else? I look at there's some flakes back there. Are those production? Is there any more custom shops we didn't touch? There's so much cool stuff here. I do.
We did the Relic one on the other side.
Yep.
And another splatter
And then
one.
just
I
this
do
stuff.
love this little series here. I know we didn't pick this one up, but man, such a cool thing, man.
Yeah, this was the first one of the 3 splatters.
Wow.
So I made this one first, and I love doing it so much, and I wanted to bring it to the show. I was like, you know what, I need to do a couple more. So I'm good friends with the guys over at Cower Guitars.
I love Doug. He just made me a bass. Custom
Yeah,
shop.
Doug
Yeah.
is awesome, and his painter Josh is phenomenal. And
He is.
I showed him this, and he goes, "Oh, dude, we're doing a bunch of splatters for the show." So I added more just because of that.
Splatter year.
Yeah, and his guitars look great over there.
It's fun how much of a brotherhood this
Yeah.
whole community is.
It really is.
And it comes together, and they'll be like I had probably 10 people tell me that Doug gave them paint formulas.
Yeah.
Like, hey, you like that color? Oh, here's
Oh,
how
yeah.
to do it. And
Doug's
it's just
a
so nice.
sweetheart.
They're so nice.
We talk all the time.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I also pester him.
Yeah.
I pester him.
Yeah.
He probably likes talking to you.
Yeah, I pester him.
Yeah, it's pretty great. But I love this. I love how it almost has like a 3D look to it. I can't even tell. It's so cool how like the paint is thicker and thinner and it gives
Yep.
it like some depth. And you guys are just, I love what your custom shops been doing.
Thank you.
I told Dave, every year I've been going back, I can see you guys just refining it and tuning it. And it's just like, I'm always excited to see what you guys come to it there. It's so cool. I'll put this down. I super appreciate all your
Brian,
hospitality.
thank you very much.
You guys are just the best. Thank you so much for talking to me.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
Thank you. Here's your mic back.
Boom.